What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another installment of the massive tech unboxing here on the channel. I've already done a couple of these, and I've noticed that you guys have liked seeing these little previews of pretty much what's to come here on the channel and all these different videos I'm going to be doing. So I got a lot of different stuff sent to me from either, different sponsors, different companies, whatever, or stuff that I've just bought myself because I think it would be interesting for a video to show you guys. So I got a lot of it kind of amassed up, and this is when I like to actually open all this stuff up and give you guys a little sneak peek on what I'm going to be doing in the near future. And speaking of sponsors, before we get started here, let's take a really quick minute to hear a word from today's sponsor, URCDkey. URCDkey has discounted codes for games and software that are a fraction of what you would pay if you purchased them from a retail store. More specifically, they have great prices with Windows 10 OEM and retail as well. If that's not enough, you can also use my promo code RAV20 to receive 20% off the already discounted price. Just type in the product you're looking for, add it to the cart, view your cart, head to the checkout, and then type in my promo code RAV20 and see the sweet savings appear. But wait, PayPal isn't working for you? You just need to scroll down to the bottom right, click this link right here, and make sure you use that promo code they give you at checkout, and PayPal should work like a charm. Check the links in the video description to learn more. Alright guys, so getting right into this video, I'm going to try to break up into like 3 segments here. So first, we're going to start with the more like photo, video, like lighting items that I've got for you guys to show you. And then second, we're going to go ahead and do some of the more audio oriented stuff that I've gotten and amassed to show you guys. And then third, we're going to do a bunch of different like keyboards, keycaps, and all that kind of jazz, because I know you guys really enjoy that kind of content here on the channel, and we got a lot of it coming up. So let's go ahead and get things started with a few photo, video, and lighting items. So the first item we have, guys, is the 12-inch selfie ring light from Tonor, and it comes with a tripod stand. This thing is called the TRL20. So here are a couple features and items that come in this box. So the first thing that you'll find in this box here is the adjustable tripod. Now it has some pretty much metal legs, but it has a lot of plastic on it that I've noticed. But either way, it'll get the job done, and it articulates out to extend the legs for 3 different adjustment levels, which is really nice. And then it looks like it also has a very nice top where you can actually use it like in a video tripod mode and articulate it on the top. And then you can also adjust it from portrait mode to landscape mode, whatever you may be doing for your video or photo project. And something I noticed right away when I unbox it is it has a removable base plate that you put on the bottom of, your phone, your camera, whatever. And these are something that I highly suggest to like everybody doing photo and video type stuff, because they make taking it off your tripod and putting it back on very, very simple. And then, of course, you'll find a little bit of literature and the instruction manual, which will tell you how to use and set up your TRL20 kit. And then from there, we can actually pull out the ring light itself. But first, you'll find the little adjustment dial on it that you can actually either increase the brightness of the light, decrease it, and cycle the different lighting brightness levels and everything like that. Turn it on, turn it off. So it's a cool little addition to this light that I actually haven't seen before, and it is powered by USB, it looks like. So pulling this light out and doing a brief overview of it, it is a dimmable ring light basically, and so it features 3 color modes: cold, warm, and natural, which is pretty standard, and it has actually 10 different brightness levels, which is pretty cool. And then it looks like the color ranges from 2700K to 6500K, so you can dial it in with other lighting that you're using, and you can basically use it for any kind of photo, video project you're doing. And they kind of market this towards people doing TikToks, YouTube videos, makeup tutorials and stuff, which will probably show in the video, and then other photography jobs. The next item I have to show you is a light wand. Actually, I'm kind of dubbing this thing the lightsaber actually, but it is the RGB T20R light wand light from GVM. So we've done some stuff from these guys already on the channel, but this thing looks pretty awesome, and it's basically an RGB lightsaber for you guys to use to light up your photo and video projects. As you guys can see here, it comes with a little travel bag, and getting right into it, you can already see that it comes with a Sony MPF battery, which you can use to run the light, although this thing can also be ran off a cord as well, so you can continuously use it without any batteries dying. And to make sure that you can always charge your battery, it comes with a nice little travel charger as well. So that's a really cool added touch. So this light is mainly aimed at being a fill type light, so you can add a little bit of wanted color to the background of your shots most likely, or even to the front of them. But yeah, it has an LED screen on the front of it that you can adjust all these different color temperatures and colors, and then you can also do a bunch of different lighting modes. So this will be a really fun one to check out. Alright guys, so the next item on our list is the MOZA Mini S, and this is actually an extendable and foldable 3-axis gimbal stabilizer for your smartphone. So this thing is very, very small and compact, and I think it's one thing that will be really cool to stick in your camera bag if you're going on maybe like a weekend trip or something like that, and you just happen to want to take your phone, and especially if you have one of the newer phones, because those things shoot very high quality video. This thing comes with what you basically would expect, you know, the manuals, all that kind of stuff, lots of fun stuff there. And then of course it has a nice little tripod mount at the bottom where you can just screw it to the bottom of the gimbal and actually use it stationary if you'd like. And then it also comes with a couple different cables for some functionality with your smartphone, as well as a charging cable. And then it comes with a little handy dandy bag for you to put all that in. And then of course you get the Mini S gimbal itself. So you can see that it's a very small and compact gimbal, like I was saying. It'll pretty much fit in your backpack super easy, but the first thing you got to do is just press the little button on the side and actually extend it around, so that way it gets into the actual use position and just clips right into place right there. And the next thing you got to do is kind of just clamp your phone into the clamp mount on the top of the gimbal, and then from there you got it in the actual use position, and you can begin using a couple of the different controls that are on the gimbal, and it's got a lot of them. So this will be kind of fun to go through and test out when we do the full video. Now quickly shifting our focus over to some audio items. The first thing we have here is the Creative Labs XFi gamer headset. So you guys may see this and think it looks a lot like the Creative Labs H6s that we've already reviewed on the channel, and that is definitely true because these look pretty identical. But the main differences here are that this new XFi gamer headset has a different microphone, it has more premium leather ear cups, it has similar 50mm drivers in it, but it has different RGB on the sides and everything like that, and it's supposed to be a bit more comfortable. So I'm very excited to take a look at it. And the next item here will come as no surprise to you guys that watch my streams, because you guys probably already saw this already, but this is the Rode Pod mic that I just picked up. And now this wasn't sent out by anybody. This was actually a personal pickup of mine, and it's something that I really wanted to do for the channel as far as upgrading the audio for my streams and voiceovers. And speaking of voiceovers, I'm actually using it to do the voiceover for this video right now. So this is kind of a first behind the scenes test of it before the video. But anyway, getting into this mic, you guys can see that pretty much it just comes with the microphone, and it is a very small little microphone, but it is freaking heavy, you guys. It is built like a tank, and it is a very, very good sounding XLR microphone in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below, obviously, but I'm going to basically be using this for all of my new streams and all that kind of stuff in the future, as well as voiceovers like this one right here. So I'm very excited to begin using this little microphone. Now, starting off our keyboard stuff, we have a very cool little coiled cable from a company called Asceni, and I found this on Amazon, and they're actually really cheap. They're only 25 bucks. But the whole point here is it's literally just a coiled cable with a USB-C connector. It does not have an aviator or anything special like that on it. So, you know, hence the small price there. So basically, this just has a nice PET double sleeve that gives it some nice texture and everything that you guys see. And it is a 4.9 foot long cable, and that is not including the coil length, so it's a little bit longer than that. And it is a 6-inch coil, and from what I can see, it's a pretty tight coil. Looks really nice for something like this that's kind of like a production item that's not a custom built one. So yeah, from what I can tell, it looks pretty cool, and I think it'll go well with the next couple of items that we're going to use in a budget build coming pretty soon. And our next keyboard item is also for the budget build coming up pretty soon, and this is a set of HK Gaming double shot PBT pudding keycaps. Now, there's 108 in this set, and we ended up getting the Miami Vice colorway to kind of go with that cable that I just showed you guys. And these look actually very, very nice for a budget set of keycaps here. So as you can see, they are the pudding type with the colorway on the very top of it, and then it fades down into that, you know, clear translucent material, so that your RGB can shine through not only the top of it, but also the side and the bottom of it. And from what I can see, they look like they're crafted really well, like I was saying, and I think they're going to go very, very well with the keyboard that we're going to be using for this budget build. And that keyboard that we're going to be using for the budget build is the MyZar MZ60 Luna. gaming keyboard. Now this is a 61 key RGB backlit keyboard that is hot swappable if you guys needed to know, and it features Gateron optical black switches. So this is a switch that I have also not tried yet, so I'm very curious to get these opened and lube them and see what they sound like. But anyway, this thing actually only comes in at $60 on Amazon, so I think for this price it actually is a great candidate for a budget build, and that is why I'm pairing it with like a budget cable and a budget set of keycaps, so that way I can try to give you guys a way to get into the custom keyboard world and have some fun with it. So now the next two things I got were actually pretty random, so I'll run through them very quickly here. I got a couple new switch pullers, and the reason for that is because the ones I was using before were very flimsy, and I decided to pick up these different ones right here. They're only like a couple bucks more expensive, but my god, you guys, it's worth it because they're much more rigid, and pulling out a bunch of switches, these are going to make a big difference. Then next, I picked up a set of double shot PBT keycaps from Kraken Keyboards once again. So I've already used these before in the past, but this time we got the red and white colorway, and I figured it would pair great with our K-Move Shadow Fox keyboard that we've modded here on the channel with the linear reds in it already. And we're going to kind of do like a red, white, and black theme for this keyboard, so I figured that would be kind of fun. And now transitioning over to a couple of things that are not so budget. If you guys have been paying attention to my social medias, you guys will know that I'm in the process of building myself kind of a more endgame style, like more high-end keyboard for my own setup. And I've already actually gotten a couple of things to go along with this, like a wrist rest that is custom and made of resin that has my logo colors in it, as well as a set of keycaps that actually match it as well. And to be the very base of this build, we are going to go ahead and go with one of my favorite keyboards, the GK61XS. So this is the Bluetooth version, so you can use it wired or wireless. But this time we have got the more upgraded version of it, and it is the completely solid and acrylic version that is see-through and transparent. So this is going to be super cool, and hopefully it will show all the colors that we want through it and will be a great basis for this keyboard build. And to go into this keyboard, we got ourselves a set of Glorious Panda switches. Now these have a 67-gram spring and they are tactile styled, but people say that they sound more like linears anyway. But these are going to be compatible with this keyboard that we're going to be doing, and I think it's going to sound very, very good. So if you guys watch one of my recent streams, you guys will know that I already took these apart and I'm in the process of lubing these up, so I can't wait to see what they sound like while they're lubed up. And now to round this whole thing out, we picked up ourselves a set of Drop Skylight series keycaps. So these are again double shot PBT keycaps, and they are shine through and backlit. So these are pretty much made for whatever layout you want to use. They come with 108 keys. So I'm going to end up using these in conjunction with the custom ones that I'm getting done. And I think with the white background, it'll look perfect, just like my logo looks that you guys see in my videos. So I think this new custom keyboard that we're going to be doing is going to be the new fire on my desk. Alright fam, so that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unbox and mess around with a mountain of tech once again. Along with that, you guys, if you guys like this video and you want to see more stuff like this and you're really excited for these videos that I'm going to make in the future, make sure you give the video a big fat like, and make sure you guys go ahead and get subscribed to the channel if you have not already, because I know there's a big difference in the amount of people that are actually subscribed to the channel that aren't. It's like only 3% of you are actually subscribed to my channel, which is nuts because a lot of you are watching my videos. So please, if you guys enjoy my content, help me out. It really goes a long way. Subscribe to the channel with the notifications on so that you'll always know when my next upload is coming, because obviously we got a lot of videos that I need to make pretty soon. So other than that, you guys, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.